everyone, Falin is finally out and we get 50% off the first 10 pulls. So question of the day, what is your favorite JRPG of all time? I think mine has to be Golden Sun, legendary music. Yeah, so let's take a look at my history over here. It's been really bad. I think I had to go to pity for my last 3 debut banners. Just wiped out something like 45,000 hope luck site, plus about 70 pulls that I had. So I got a really low rate. And I'm 70 pulls away from a random legendary over there. Maybe I'll go to the 70 pulls and I might have to stop there. I'm not quite willing to go to 100 pulls. So Falin is one of these dungeon meshy units are guaranteed within 90 pulls. Okay. Maybe I was a little confused. I thought it was 100, but it's just 90 pulls. Just make sure I'm on the correct banner here. And then we go for it. Right, so I'm gonna be taking my time here. Looking for something that represents a healer. I do like the world. I might go for the world there. Not had much luck with that one. Judgment looks good as well. And then you have, I think this is the obvious one, the High Priestess. The star as well. Kind of says Falin a little bit. But you know what? I have a feeling I should go for the world. Let's try this one. Right. Try the world one more time. Yeah, bad luck continues. Okay, so interesting. This doesn't work with the I think it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work with these collab units, your random legendary, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So you can save this for another unit. I think it's a good thing because you're gonna get the collab units within 90 pulls anyway. So yeah, it's nice that you can save that other pity for a random legendary. Anyway, let's keep going. But I'm really not sure I'm willing to go to the full 90 pity here. Next up, I'm gonna try the star. And we do get something here. Just please be Falin. So we can be in and out. Oh, good. Some luck for a change. Is there anything I can help with, she says. So yeah. This is the kind of luck we're gonna need as free-to-play players for the next few months. So for a unit like Falin, I couldn't afford to go really far for this unit. But I'm really happy I have her. I've mentioned as a free-to-play player, she's quite high value because she can do some really unique things for your team in terms of keeping them alive. I have like 2 guides on her already. I'm not gonna talk too much about her, but she's an awesome unit. Astral Imprint. I don't think it's a must-have for her. I don't think she's locked behind this Astral Imprint, so it's gonna increase magic attack and HP. I'm not sure if she actually needs any HP, but the magic attack is nice by 8% at 5 stars. When she casts a class skill on an ally, if it grants shield, which she always does, almost always does, the shield value is increased by 15%. If the target is in dying state, increased to 20%. Yeah, I don't think you absolutely have to have this, because you can just increase Falin's stars and she's gonna be giving bigger shields anyway. And if you increase her to like max stars, if you want to go that far, then she can give shields every turn, so it's really nice for her. But yeah, free-to-play players, as myself as a free-to-play player, I have to stay away from this thing. Also, if you got limited pulls, this Destined banner, you know, you might want to avoid this in case you might hit Hasna. And well, if you like these units, then maybe it's good. Sophia is really strong, but I think if you want to get Sophia, it's more for players who've got tons of pulls who can afford this. Especially if you have Inanna SP, she's a strong support as well, so then maybe you'll have to skip Sophia SP. Let's take a close look at our Falin. Gonna max her out. I'm very happy to have this unit in our team. Although I love Tahir, and I think he's amazing at 5 stars, I really think he's amazing. He just cannot do, he just cannot keep the team alive. Cannot do damage reduction as good as she can. So she comes with just basic healing skill, we can ignore that one. Again, I have a lot of guides on her, so I'm not gonna go over her traits and things. Just gonna set her up quickly. You know, we can actually just skip ahead to rank 13. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get her all the way to rank 13. It's a lot of resources to get to rank 13, but I do think my team is gonna need Falin, and the rest I'll get with. That's a big investment there. And then she's got a unique liberation skill or ascension skill, which is really good for her. And so this just makes her a regen powerhouse as well. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna max this thing out. And I think they give us just enough to get to level 3. This I'm gonna do just to unlock the rewards you get for activating a level 3. So I'm gonna do it just to get that 500 Hope Luck Sight. So yeah, this thing is really cool. So when her shield is destroyed on an ally, and the ally is close to her, then they're gonna restore an additional 40% of their HP and get damage reduction too. And wow, and I didn't even actually know about this. And the ally gets crit increase by 15% and inflict no reaction skills on enemies before attacking. That's so OP. Okay, so this one you get the crit you get if you get to level 3, I see. Normally you don't go to level 3 for these ascension skills, but they do give us a lot of these as a reward, so you can use it on Falin if you want to. But again, I'm just doing this so that I can get the bonus. So the bonus is going to be under this ascension, and then you get, for unlocking a level 3, you get 500 Hope Luck Sight, and you get back another 180 of these things. I've actually almost completed all of these already. And then let's choose the skills. This is like her core skill. This is gonna heal allies, it's gonna give them shields as well, it's a dispel as well, and it's a regen, very strong regen. If allies take any damage, they're going to regen. This is excluding that ascension skill we just unlocked, which is gonna regen the allies by another 40%, was it, or something? So you're looking at something like over 70% regen. So this is why your allies just won't die. They'll stay topped up with HP. That's in addition to the shield she's giving. Right, and then we get... So I'm pretty sure in order to keep spamming her core skill, you do need to run energy restoration. Otherwise she won't have energy to spam it every turn. If you guys know of any other way that you can run Falin without this, maybe another way, maybe another item that restores energy or something. But I think I need to have this skill. And then the aura on the right side is also really good for all allies within 3 tiles of Falin. AoE damage is reduced by 40% if they have a shield. If they don't have a shield, she reduces AoE damage only by 25%. This is physical or magical damage reduction for AoEs, and bosses love to do AoE attacks. I'm gonna go for both of these. For now I'll take this. When I face a boss, I'll activate that with the Castalia. Let's test if we can use this or not, she says. And then for reaction, I'm gonna go for her unique reaction, a really powerful one. It activates 2 times per battle. She's gonna save an ally that's going to die from a single target attack. also restore their HP. She'll just also swap positions with them. 5 turn cooldown. And then rank 7. Teleportation magic kind of baited me the last time in my Taiwanese account. Because it looks like a unique skill and you should go for this one. But it's very situational where you will use this. I still haven't used this before, but I use this like constantly. This makes her more like Tair, so she can fill Tair's role as an energy battery. Very, very powerful skill, I think, because it restores energy to like 5 energy in total to allies. And it hits your whole team with a massive AoE as well. I love this skill. I'll go for Inner Light, just to make her an energy provider as well. Makes it even more useful to the team. We got Merciful Strike here. Deals 80% magic damage and then increases healing by 15% on the next turn. I don't think she needs any more healing. I think she's doing so much healing anyway. I think that it's better if I go for Adaptive Strike here, which will inflict magic defense down to... It's also it's a ranged attack, or it's a you can use it as both a ranged attack or as a melee attack, depending on where you are. If you're far away from the enemy, it's a ranged attack. If you're close to the enemy, next to them, then it's a physical attack, and it knocks them back 1 tile, with a chance to inflict stun as well. So you can use this on the Tower of Adversity and things where you need some knockbacks as well. Rank 11. Okay, so at rank 11, you have an aura on the left. It's similar to her other aura, where she decreases AoE damage if they have a shield. This one's going to increase your units, your teammates' damage if they have a shield. I'm gonna go for this one. The one on the right is a little bit more expensive than her core skill, her core healing skill. So her core healing skill is also 2 energy, but it's got no cooldowns. You can spam it every turn. But if you go for the rank 13 one as her healing skill, it does have a 3 turn cooldown. And so this one though is an instant, so that's cool. Instant converts 2 debuffs on allies within 3 tiles into buffs. Immunity to debuffs. If they have no buffs, restore HP equal to 40%. So if they do have too many debuffs, this won't actually heal them. But if they have no buffs, you can heal 40% of a magic attack and give them damage up to... So yeah, do some of you guys prefer running this skill instead of her recovery magic skill? Let me know. And how do you run it? Because you obviously can't spam this one every turn, so I'm curious if any of you guys actually run this. But I'm thinking you could actually run both. If you remove the auras, you'll have enough slots to run both of these maybe. This could help improve your team's damage if you can get the damage buffs, and then you're gonna get the damage too, so increase damage by 20%. And it is an instant. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm actually gonna just give this a pause, and I'm actually gonna wait a while and actually see which one I want to choose, depending on when I'm gonna need it. I don't have to decide on this now. Because I don't want to use... You can end up using a lot of Castalias for Falin, which isn't ideal. So you kind of need to build her right. So yeah, for now, I've got the build that I want to run with. I'm gonna run the basic attack, a unique reaction, and then Inner Light to give the allies energy, and then her core recovery magic skill for this is to give her shields whenever she casts a class skill on allies. She gives them the shields and all those good things. So yeah, if you cast the class skill on allies, you get a shield protective power enhanced, and you get some level 2 buffs. It gives you more things at later ranks, but yeah, you're gonna get a 25% shield, 35% shield and some buffs. And then as she ranks up, especially at rank 3 is where she really... This is where Falin really comes online, yeah. She's gonna give you the enhanced shield, is gonna be a 60% shield. and reduce damage by 15%. If you get the basic, otherwise if you already have a shield, she'll just give you a basic shield, which is a 40% shield and also the 15% damage reduction, so still good. So for now I'm gonna just run these skills, the recovery magic, and then also I'm running the energy restoration. Again, let me know if there's an alternative to running energy restoration, but this skill, to spam this every turn, I think she's gonna need energy restoration. Unless you have the cornucopia, the cornucopia items that can restore energy and things like that, then you won't even need to use energy restoration. Or if you have another ally that gives energy, but that's not always possible. For her gear, I'm gonna give her Reorganized Cube, Healing and Dispel. And then for Trinket, something that's gonna increase her magic attack is gonna be good. Because the higher her magic attack, the higher her shields are going to be. So even an Origin Hourglass, if you have a spare one, you're gonna increase magic attack by 8%. Space-Time Ring can also be decent. Sometimes she struggles with movement, so you can reposition her during the battle with this. It's gonna increase her magic attack just a little bit. So actually I'm gonna go for this one. And then for her tarot, I'll go ahead and give her Mercy of the High Priest. I think the most important thing might just be that I'm giving her the magic attack plus 10%. The roll that I got there, that's gonna help with better shields. And if for engraving, I do have the cup to increase healing effect by 10% and healing received by 10%. If you do want a chance to be able to get a refresh on some energy, or if you want to get a reset on your cooldowns, you could run the wand and the cup. But the build that I'm using here, we don't really need a reset on any cooldowns because we don't have cooldowns on this skill, and we won't have any energy problems with this skill. So I just want to show you a few builds here, and I want to show you why I think this skill, like I really need to run this skill on Falin. If we just take this recovery energy restoration skill, we just remove it and we try. So on the first turn, you usually want to run your inner light skill to give your allies a whole bunch of energy. So that's going to cost you 1 energy, and then the other skill, if you're using the rank 11 one, or if you're using recovery magics, another 2 energy. So she'll be down on energy there. So if we use inner light, for example, it does recover 1 energy, so she's up to 3 energy. And then if we use recovery magic there, she'll be down to 1 energy. Okay, so on turn 2, she's we use both of those skills, and she has 2 energy on turn 2, which means she can cast recovery magic again on the second turn. So up until now, there's no problem, you know, we're not running the energy recovery skill. But from turn 3, we're gonna start running into problems. Okay, so we're on turn 3 now. And so now she's down to 1 energy. And so now we're gonna start running into energy bottlenecking here, because she can't cast this skill. The energy recovery skill is still on 1 turn cooldown there. So now she's sort of stuck in an awkward place where she can't do anything. We have 1 energy, so we could use this skill technically. Energy HP for 1 ally, but then she'll be back down to 0 and she'll be stuck at this state with no energy. So basically the only thing I can do now is go in standby with her, which you really don't want to be doing. You don't want to waste a turn. And so yeah, so from turn 3 she's just stuck without energy. So let's go ahead and put that energy restoration skill back on there. Okay, now with this build we can just go ahead and spam energy to our heart's content. I'm in a bit of an awkward position here, so I can't get all allies here. But yeah, you can go ahead and do this. And this allows your units to, you know, go all out with their energy, like Kavare. And then on the second turn, now you can see we're still at 3 energy, and I think she'll stay at 3 energy constantly. So she just has no energy problems if she's running that energy recovery. We're gonna use another 2 energy there. That's fine. And just note, like at rank 1, Falin, yeah, she's not shining at all. You don't really notice. There's very small shields that she's giving. Tristan lost some of her shields, but very small shields. So it's only at rank 3 when she comes online. She'll be giving people like 60% shields, you know, like really nice buff shields. Okay, we're on turn 3 now, and we're just staying at 3 energy indefinitely. Now another build I will usually do, especially on a boss fight, a boss that's going to do a big AoE attack, I will run this skill, the Field Extra, which is going to reduce AoE damage by that 40%. So that's a unique situation, but I will be using that build probably, and then I just have to switch out. I have to take out one of these skills, so I'll probably take out the energy recovery skill. I can replace it with this one and put the aura there. Or if you have Tyr or another unit that's running the inner light, you can replace your inner light with the aura skill as well. But yeah, I think there's a number of builds that are just coming to my mind now, and there's no one shoe fits all build, but for me this one is the best to just keep spamming her skills. And this one I think is the best if you want to build shields, but it's gonna require also that you're gonna rank up to rank 3. Rank 5 is a little bit of a tall ask, because rank 5 is the only time you can start to give shields every turn, and you can stack massive amounts of shields. Try my best to get to rank 5, but I don't think, with the new units coming out, I don't think I'll have any space for Falin to be able to get to rank 5. But that's gonna be all for this one, guys. Enjoy. I really hope you got Falin quickly, if you did get her, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.